Welcome to night one of May Madness, also night one of the Doppleganger Series.
All the buildup leads to this. Welcome to Battleground.
This is a battleground. The Doppleganger Series is a series of matches with every duplicate wrestler in WWE 2K18. Tonight we start with the first five to determine who will represent themselves in the coming year. And we start with Kane in a Hell in a Cell.
Hold on to your seats because what we have coming next is guaranteed to be gruesome. I can't wait. We have Kane against Kane.
Now, Kane 98 has to be favored in this since he was an unstoppable monster back then. Not the shell of what he used to be. Though, to be honest, he did have a nice little push there at the end of 2017. By the way, this song is called Death March, not Breathe. A little audio mess up at the beginning.
Well, he definitely looks fired up for this one, wouldn't you say, Corey? Yeah, he's definitely ready to get this one. Did you listen to this crowd? It's now time for Hell in a Cell. And when the bell rings, you can bet we'll witness carnage like we've never seen before. Some are saying he's in the best shape of his career right now. Would you agree with that, Corey?
I would not agree with that, Corey.
Just look at him.
Don't agree with that, Corey.
It's gonna be tough to beat, that's for sure.
And here we go to determine which Kane will represent Kane from now until WrestleMania 2019 when we go to WWE 2K19. What is Kane doing? Let's go Big Red Machine and Corporate Kane. We'll call these two.
He's simply reminding him that he's here. Let's touch on Kane a bit. It'll be interesting to see how he plans to get it done. What do you think? Michael, he can beat any superstar on this roster on any given night, and I don't see why tonight is any different.
Corey must be talking about Big Red Machine Kane.
But if he wants to be a force best in the WWE, he's going to have to prove it in the ring.
Cobra Kane starting out pretty good here. He's probably going to have to do a lot more to put away the Big Red Machine than the Big Red Machine is going to have to do to put away Cobra Kane. Oh, sends him to the fence. Later tonight, we still have Big Daddy Cool Diesel versus his doppelganger of Kevin Nash. Chris Jericho versus Chris Jericho. DDP versus DDP. And in a steel cage, Ric Flair versus, you guessed it, Ric Flair.
Kane in a precarious situation. This could be the start of an ugly downward spiral if he's not careful.
This is nothing, Cole. As this match marches on, he's going to be put through a heck of a lot more than this.
This is all part of the process, guys. He knew he would take on some offense here tonight. He just has to make sure he keeps it to a minimum. Oh, no, we've got a problem here, guys.
No kidding. Who knows what will happen next?
Big Red Machine back in control.
Kane with the excellent move to get out. The sidewalk slam will knock the wind out of you every single time.
Will it, Michael? Do you know that for sure?
Definitely not where you want to be right now.
He's got to find a way to get out of this, Michael. He is a one-man gang in there. And Kane manages to reverse out of that one. His shoulders are down. And a kick out by Kane. Try for a worry.
He's taking a long time to get up, guys. Perhaps playing a little possum here, Cole. He's a spinning ball of energy.
Now we have Kane on the attack.
Now the Doppleganger Series is a 4-night event. Since each event is 5 matches, and we have 20 wrestlers that need to be singled out, so to speak.
If he doesn't find a way to mount a sustained offense soon, you can bet this Hell in a Cell match will be over. And you can put a check in the loss column for him.
This is one of the more evenly matched contests we've seen in quite some time. From the looks of things, it could really go either way.
Could it, Byron? Could it?
And he gets him with a counter.
Oh, wow. Choke slam. Oh, reversed into a DDT.
Just a matter of time now before this superstar goes for...
Oh, he slips out. Well, to me, like he had it locked in pretty good. I guess not. And some trouble here now for Kane. This is not where he wants to be at this point in this match.
There's no way he knows where he is right now. Heck, given the punishment he's taken, he probably doesn't even know his own name.
This has been one of the most intense back-and-forth battles I've seen in a long time. And unfortunately for him, it's not looking so great right now.
Choke slam to Cobra Kane. Is this it?
There's the cover. Can he do it?
That is it. As expected, the Big Red Machine will represent Kane in the coming year, wrestling year. And until another company overpasses WWE, which New Japan Pro Wrestling has a shot in a few years, till that happens, wrestling year is the beginning of April all the way to the beginning of the next April, i.e. WrestleMania to WrestleMania. Or actually, the WrestleMania, or the Raw after WrestleMania would be day one. The WrestleMania would be the last day. And we'll start it right back up the next day. By the way, I am the Sea Dog, joined by Michael Cole, Corey Grave, and shut up, Byron Saxton.
Big win here to start the show. If that's the type of action we're going to get all night long, I can't wait to see the rest of the card unfold. And that carnage that we just saw is a lot of the reason why you don't see many Hell in a Cell matches. As we just witnessed, they're incredibly dangerous.
Oh yeah, Michael, that Hell in a Cell was incredibly dangerous. At one time, Kane fell back off the ring and bounced off the cage. If anything, I think that helped him. I'd rather bounce off the cage instead of the barricade.
Against Kevin Nash. Let's do it.
Here we have Big Daddy Cool Diesel, accompanied by his boy HBK, against Kevin Nash and his guy Scott Hall, watching his back. And we just need Triple H as a special guest referee, and we'll have it all click. Now, these two are actually evenly matched. I believe one is ranked in 89 and the one's ranked in 90. And then you see the outside help could even things out as well. And here we go. That was the Diesel horn.
The Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels from Detroit, Michigan, weighing in at 317 pounds, Big Daddy Cool Diesel.
Guys, what better way to start the night off than with this one? I can't think of a better match to kick the night off, Michael. In fact, we haven't even gotten started yet, and I can assure you that this will be a tough match to follow.
Yeah, this match would be a lot easier to call than the last one. We can just say Diesel and Nash.
Who also comes into tonight looking to prove a point.
Well, I should hope so, Cole. If you don't go into every single match looking to make a statement, then you're wasting everybody's time.
Now, personally, the Sea Dog likes a guy who's called by his actual name. So I'll, inside secretly, be rooting for Kevin Nash. But I'll still be very bipartisan in calling this match. Oh! Oh, he's not coming down the Wolfpack theme music.
And his opponent,
Come down the NWO music.
representing the Outsiders from Detroit, Michigan, weighing in at 328 pounds, Kevin Nash.
What a great match we have here to start off this night, guys. And Michael, I had to check twice when I saw this match listed as our opener. I mean, it could very well have been our main event.
What are you talking about, Byron? This isn't our opener. Anyway.
There are plenty of superstars in the back crowded around the monitor for this one.
Yeah, this really is an intriguing matchup, Cole. And the end result can very well trigger a domino effect on the rest of the roster.
Anyway, Scott Hall will also have a match, not tonight. His match is in the Doppleganger Series in night. Oh, no, I'm trying to check my notes here. Scott Hall will face Razor Ramon night 4. And as you see, Scott Hall, he has a belt on. That's a WCW television title. And the winner of that match will go on to the secondary title tournament we have, which will decide one of the secondary titles in either in WGL Simdown, which will be our show of all actual wrestlers, or the secondary title in WGL CAW, which is all creative wrestlers entered in by people.
Man, this is going to be great.
more information on that to come. Entering creator wrestlers, that is, because that'll be available for anyone to enter a CAW. We already have some entered in by some Wrestling Generations, which is WG stands for in WGL. L is for league. And a few other people have entered. People, what is that hanging?
Great offense by Diesel. Kevin Nash caught a little off guard there. He's going to want to make sure this doesn't snowball out of control.
He just has to make sure this doesn't get too out of hand for him. Sometimes momentum has a way of permanently swinging one way. That's what he wants to avoid here.
You seem more motivated than ever heading into this match, which makes me think he still has plenty of fight left in him.
Diesel from the 90s is in white shirt. And you can see it says Diesel. Kevin Nash from 2000s, early 2000s, late 90s. Back in the NWO days, is in all black with the red trim, but you know what I mean. The black shirt. HBK and Scott Hall, not a factor yet.
Diesel is now in control of the tempo in this match.
And tonight's show is not technically brought to you by Neuros and their line of drinks. But that's what I'm drinking right now, the Sonic Energy Refreshed. To be specific, if Neuro would like to send us free stuff. My brother, who worked for Bac2Bragg Gaming Channel, is a fan of the calming drink. I forget what that's called off the top of my head. And a first pin attempt by Diesel. Kick out by Kevin Nash.
Kevin Nash reversing it. Incredible. This is exactly how a competitor takes control of the match. So much power behind that punch.
This match will be followed by the match between the two Jerichos, present and 2001 Jericho. Oh, nice move from Kevin Nash.
What an offensive show by Kevin Nash. Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy. Diesel with a straight right hand. Game, set, match. This one is over. That might be the end of Kevin Nash tonight.
Watching these two move like they're moving, a little unrealistic for Kevin Nash, especially with all the knee injuries. I mean, sometimes he got going. Makes you wonder who are the two best heavyweight wrestlers right now to watch, like entertainment-wise. Oh! Like which two super heavyweights right now would you like to see face each other? Pin attempt after the jackknife, and Diesel is the man. Goodbye, Kevin Nash. Hello, Diesel. Now, it's not impossible for these two to get switched, or any of them to get switched, depending on who's in control of WGL. After May Madness, the regular shows, or not WGL, WGL Simdown, which is the all actual wrestler show.
And the first match of the night comes to an end in thrilling fashion.
And you just know the rest of the card is watching in the back, wondering how in the world they're going to follow that.
Believe it or not, that's just the beginning, folks. Stay tuned for more great action.
Now, as I was saying, right now, WGL Simdown is controlled by UK Wrestling. To be specific, Oliver Smith is the name of the GM. But say WCW takes over SmackDown, which comes SummerSlam time, Survivor Series time, and Royal Rumble time, the GM could change. So if, say, WCW takes over, Diesel would be out, Kevin Nash would be back in. In this case, if modern day Chris Jericho wins, 2000 Chris Jericho would be out, but if WCW takes over, 2000 Jericho would go in because he's closer to that era's WCW, even though by 2000 he was in WWE.
It's time for our first match of the night, guys, and it looks like we have quite the contest coming up. And good luck to those who have to follow this one. You're going to need it. And I'd also like to add that this match will go a long way in determining the pecking order here in WWE. Yeah, and he's hoping his stock continues to rise. A loss here, though, would certainly crush those hopes.
Get ready, guys. Big-time singles matches coming up here. And I can assure you these two superstars have been waiting all day to get their hands on each other. What about you, Byron? He obviously looks good physically, but do you think he's mentally prepared for tonight's match? If he's not, we're going to find out very early on. Guys have a way of smelling intimidation and taking advantage of it. If your head's not at 100%, you're in big trouble. It's that simple.
Here's a better question. How to get mentally prepared to fight yourself? Even though the Sea Dog wouldn't mind fighting himself. It'd be very interesting. And here we go.
Celebrated a career as Chris Jericho. Jericho's an expert aerialist, superb mat technician, and a master manipulator. And to be very clear, few are as dangerous. Here we go, guys, and I'd say Sunrise, Florida is in for one heck of a match here.
Now let's call modern day Jericho Y2J, and let's call the 2000 Jericho Lionheart.
What's your thoughts about Chris Jericho? You're the so-called expert, so what can we expect from him tonight?
We could talk about past successes for sure, but this is the WWE, and on any given night, anybody can rise to the occasion. You can't rest on your laurels here.
Direct hits like that help put your opponent away fast and early. There's the backbreaker, guys.
Modern day Jericho, now in New Japan. So if New Japan were to take over, we would get to see some modern day Jericho.
Chris Jericho's on the attack now.
Personally, the Sea Dog would like to see Ring of Honor.
Chris
takeover. Been wanting to see an all Ring of Honor roster in this game. New Japan would be cool too.
Jericho struggling a bit. This could be the start of an ugly downward spiral if he's not careful.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves, Cole. This is just a little bump in the road for him here. Nothing to worry about.
The good news for him is that he doesn't appear to have taken too much offense up to this point, but that can obviously all change here.
Now,
he's too quick for him there. Driving his knee down.
with the UK controlling SmackDown, at least till SummerSlam, the roster will be made up.
But he's very aware of who he's in there with and what he has to do to rebound.
Made up of UK wrestlers and any faction members that are with them.
Walk away completely unscathed.
This is all part of the process, guys. He knew he would take on some offense here tonight. He just has to make sure he keeps it to a minimum.
But we will also have a Twitch show.
Tell me, just how much strength is carrying your opponent around like this take?
Let's put it this way, Cole. Saxton would never be able to do it.
And that'll have all our CAWs and all the wrestlers in here, except for the ones that still only with one representation of each.
I'm afraid to think what's going to happen next.
So if you can't see your favorite wrestler on SmackDown, you might get to see him on our Twitch show.
Between Chris Jericho and the WWE Universe.
Just like I said, we'll have everyone.
When icons aren't celebrated, but when it comes down to it, everybody knows Y2J is a winner and an all-time great.
Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy. And just like that, this move is leading the charge. Chris Jericho finds himself in a tough spot. I'm not sure how much more he has to give.
Lion Salt, is that enough?
That was simply amazing.
Yeah, that move amazes me every time.
That's not.
Nope, reverses it. Chris Jericho's on the attack now.
Yeah, but if let's go over some what ifs. Like, what if New Japan took over SmackDown? You'd get Jericho, you'd get Shinsuke, you'd get Finn, Hitami, Lesnar, Angle, all the Bullet Club, other Bullet Club members like AJ, Luke Gallows, and Carl Anderson.
Guys, when you have as trained an eye as I do, you get to a point where you can see the finisher coming before it actually comes. And let me tip you off to something here. It's coming, and it's coming very soon.
But with UK in control, you're going to get Drew McIntyre and his current partner, Dolph Ziggler.
But he must be mindful of the referee's count.
Oh, miss. You'll get Finn Balor. Wait, no, you don't get Finn Balor because he's Irish. He's not UK. Okay, he's Northern Ireland. I believe Finn is regular Irish, not Northern Irish.
Yeah, I'm not so sure he had it fully locked in.
I'd have to look at notes on that. But you have Sandy because you have Killian Dane, who's from Belfast, Northern Ireland.
Look at the look on his opponent's face, Cole. He can't believe it.
Y2J is starting to fade. I'd say he's starting to break. That was nasty.
But can he follow up here?
Interesting fact.
He can do it here.
Finn Balor resides in Brooklyn, New York now.
Kicks out at 2.5.
Yeah, it's going to take more than that.
Come on, baby! You can bet every superstar on the roster is crowding around the monitors in the back to see which one of these guys comes out victorious. Chris Jericho is rolling forward right before our eyes. He's delivering an old-fashioned butt kicking right here. You can tell him he's not going to go quietly. No superstar worth his salt ever does. Oh, and a terrific reversal by Chris Jericho. He thinks he has it.
Anyway, continuing my United Kingdom lesson. The United Kingdom is made up of England, Scotland, Wales, and Northern Ireland. Not regular Ireland. So no Finn and no Sheamus. But you get Noam Dar, British Bulldog, which means he'll bring in the Hart Foundation. Like I said, you'll have Sanity because of Killian Dane, who's from Belfast, Northern Ireland. Neville.
If this superstar can just land the finisher here, this match is all but over.
He releases it.
And you can debate whether or not that...
And you'll also get whoever the champions are as well.
Come on, Jericho. Put that stupid idiot away. If it doesn't end the match this time, it might be time for a new... This has got to be it. 1, 2.
Modern day Jericho can't finish him with the code breaker. Something 2000 Jericho doesn't even have in his arsenal yet.
And he lands a nice counter. These athletes seem to have tried everything in their play, and he fights his way free.
He's got to be working on instinct right now, Cole.
Not where he wants to be right now.
Yeah, you're not going to win many matches when you're down.
He's looking for the win. 2. You can't teach the type of tenacity we're witnessing here. Unreal.
Can you believe what he's withstood here tonight?
SmackDown will also, while UK is in control, have any wrestlers currently in WWE 2K18 that are now independent wrestlers because of being fired, like Darren Young, Emma, aka Tennille Dashwood. Oh, big powerbomb from modern day Jericho.
Ain't no stopping him now. Come on, Jericho.
Is that enough? Will modern day Jericho take over? Yes.
Here is your winner, Chris Jericho.
Kicking off the night with an impressive victory.
If that match is any indication of what to expect here tonight, we are in for an amazing evening.
Plenty more action still to come here tonight, folks.
And now we have the battle of the DDPs.
Coming your way next. It'll be Diamond Dallas Page versus Diamond Dallas Page.
Oh, we aren't going anywhere.
And you got to figure 98 DDP has the advantage in skill because he was on top of his game in 98. 92 DDP has Cactus Jack. So who knows what factor he will play in this match.
weighing in at 240 pounds, Diamond Dallas Page.
Very few personalities are as colorful as this man's. Here he is, folks, Diamond Dallas Page.
Man, DDP takes being charismatic to a whole new level, doesn't he?
And Byron, I would say these guys look more than ready to start this match.
So is this crowd, Michael, and justifiably so. This one's going to be simply amazing.
It's unbelievable that you have two guys fighting themselves. That didn't make sense. Bang!
A man who has quite literally done it all, ladies and gentlemen, Diamond Dallas Page.
From being a manager to a world champion and everything in between, heck, he even drove Rhythm and Blues to the ring in his pink caddy back at WrestleMania 6.
And on top of that, this match will undoubtedly have a big impact on where these guys stand in the next WWE.com power rankings.
And there's been so much upward movement from new faces over the past few weeks that dropping more than 10 spots following a loss isn't necessarily out of the...
Byron, Cole, whoever loses this will be out of the power rankings. Now here we go. Will Cactus Jack be... Oh. 92 DDP goes out of the ring. Maybe trying to get Cactus Jack involved, but instead gets the short end of the stick early in this match. Oh! Big DDP. Now we haven't made a decision on what happens on a draw. Say a double count out.
Let's talk about Diamond Dallas Page for a moment. For those that haven't seen much of him, what can we expect tactic-wise from him tonight? Nobody in that ring has any quit in them, and that means this could be a long, drawn-out affair, and I'm perfectly okay with that. Hey, Michael, all I know is that they're paying me to watch matches as good as this one. I can't complain about that.
Oh, big forearm. Our next and final match of the night, the main event, Ric Flair versus Ric Flair in a steel cage.
DDP's never hesitant about going at an opponent. Page is WCW's People's Champion, and he'll do whatever it takes to make you feel the bang.
Now DDP, modern day, or not modern day DDP either. It's hard to give these two names. I'm thinking one's kind of Vegas DDP and the other one's can't say modern day. I can't even say yoga DDP, maybe.
Superstars in WCW. DDP was known as the People's Champion. WWE had its own People's Champion in The Rock. To this day, fans wonder if that's a matchup we will get to see.
You don't have to be a genius to see that Diamond Dallas Page was the heart of WCW during the Monday Night War. Page's intensity and love of throwing down put him nose to nose with the best WCW had to offer.
Cactus Jack trying to be a factor, actually is. Oh, DDP Prime. We'll call him DDP Prime because he's in his prime, man. Had been able to handle the interference help from Cactus Jack, but oh, now he's got. Just when I'm in the middle of a thought, you guys got to change stuff around. What the heck, you two? Or you one? We'll go you two.
Whoa, he picked up steam and shows no signs of letting up.
Oh, and he's one step ahead on that one.
What? Oh boy, he is rolling. Great job escaping, trying to turn this thing around.
Cactus Jack throws in the chair. Power bomb. Is he gonna go to the chair? Oh, I don't think he caught any of the chair. He might have caught the leg hand, or the leg on the head. DDP setting up. Reversal. I don't know if he caught the chair. I think he did. Vegas DDP in trouble.
Diamond Dallas Page is measuring. DDP.
Diamond cutter.
Diamond Dallas Page.
And I think this is it. 2, 3. And I think we all wanted this DDP to win. He's in his prime. He has the diamond cutter, which 92 DDP I don't believe had. That deserves a sip from this delicious, refreshing Neuro, which is super fruit infused. Or is that just the flavor?
Here is your winner, Diamond.
That's good. That's all you gotta know. Put it in.
If that's the type of action we're going to get all night long, I can't wait to see the rest of the card unfold.
Believe it or not, that's just the beginning, folks. Stay tuned for more great action.
And next, finally,
We have 15 feet of steel. The stakes are enormous, and it's all happening next.
It'll be Ric Flair versus Ric Flair.
Oh, we aren't going anywhere.
these two only 3 years apart. Both were ranked 90. Winner of this will be in the C1 tournament, which is more of a league situation. 2 groups of 10. The winner of each group, which would be the guy with the most points, will face each other. Winner will get a world title shot, which is important. You want that world title shot to stay in Sim Down.
Nice, bro.
Thank you. Yeah, we.
Making his way to the ring from Charlotte, North Carolina, weighing in at 245 pounds, the Nature Boy, Ric Flair.
Guys, what better way to start the night off than with this one?
I can't think of a better match to kick the night off, Michael. In fact, we haven't even gotten started yet, and I can assure you that this will be a tough match to follow.
Corey, what should we expect from him here tonight?
I expect him to come out of the gate hot, Cole. From what I've been told, he's been really concentrating on getting the advantage early. But of course, that's easier said than done.
And his opponent from Charlotte, North Carolina, weighing in at 245 pounds, the Nature Boy, Ric Flair.
What a great match we have here to start off this night, guys.
And Michael, I had to check twice when I saw this match listed as our opener. I mean, it could very well have been our main event.
It is our main event, Byron.
Certainly has his work cut out for him here tonight. Would you agree, Byron?
Yeah, this isn't going to be easy for him, that's for sure. But he knew that when he signed up for this match.
Here we go. Flair versus Flair. 88 versus 91.
One could make the argument Flair deserves his own wing.
And there are few things more unforgiving than the cold steel of a cage match.
Here we go, guys, and I'd say Sunrise, Florida is in for one heck of a match here.
Oh, disrespecting himself.
Let's take a moment to talk about Ric Flair. What do you expect his approach to be here?
We're talking about a steel cage match here. It's known for being one of the most punishing types of contests you can be in for good reason. He's going to experience levels of pain he's never imagined. Hopefully, he's ready because there's no turning back now.
Make no mistake that tonight, he's in for the fight of his life inside that cage.
Ric Flair is not someone...
Of course he is, Byron. You'd think fighting yourself would be the fight of your life. I mean, he could aim more evenly matched than fighting yourself.
Ric Flair is a force within the ring.
88 Flair with the longer hair and purple trunks. 91 Flair, shorter hair, black trunks.
Thank you, Bree.
Going for escape. Could it be over this early?
Here's Flair. Here he goes, working his way up the side of the cage.
I guess I shouldn't be surprised.
Oh,
Flair.
oh!
Oh no, he's been thrown from the cage here, guys.
The strategy was solid. The execution, not so much.
Momentum not on the Nature Boy side. But he's very aware of who he's in there with and what he has to do to rebound.
You hate to think this way, but part of me thinks he might be over his head inside that steel cage.
I know it's early, but he has to do everything in his power not to let this get out of hand.
Corey, if one's over their head, then they're both over their head.
Just toying with the competition a little.
Oh boy, he is
But both have been in countless cage matches. Though I don't know about that up to that point of their career.
He's going for it all. Here it comes. He's got him. Is there anybody more outgoing than the Nature Boy?
Ooh, nice counter.
No, reverses it.
This is our main event. We've already seen Big Red Machine 98 Kane defeat the Corporate Kane. Big Daddy Cool Diesel defeating NWO Kevin Nash.
Flips the script on him there.
Modern day Chris Jericho upset 2001 Chris Jericho. And DDP in his prime overcoming Cactus Jack and 92 DDP. I mean, he only defeated the 92 DDP, but he had to deal with 92 Cactus Jack on the outside as well.
He's not getting up. You can't like his chances.
Big knee drop. What is Ric Flair setting up for? Oh, going for the figure four. Woo! Yeah, I don't know if you can pin or submit in this cage match. He can, and he does. '91 Ric Flair is your winner. Woo! Join us for night 2, which will feature HBK, Sting, Cena, Kurt Angle, and The Big Show. HBK will go one-on-one with himself. Sting, there's 5 Stings. But you can only do a 4 or 6-man match. So what will happen there? Cena, triple threat match. Kurt Angle one-on-one. And Big Show one-on-one with himself.
In that match tells me we're looking at somebody who will someday, very soon, be competing in the main event.
And join us all May, probably into June a little bit as well. It's like March Madness goes into April. May Madness will probably go into June a little bit. As we finish the Doppleganger tournament, start the C1 tournament, or no, the 1C tournament. The women's 1C tournament. The secondary title tournament. The 2 tag leagues, and the Don't Fire Me tournaments. Thank you for joining us. Catch you later.